What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition. See that right fiction back at it with another Black Clover Leaks and Spoilers. This one is for chapter 358. The name of this chapter should have been called Bodies, 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 because that's all that was being decomposed and disintegrated in this joint.
Bodies, 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 bodies!
Barely Oda going in, turning on her Hellfire incarnate. It's crazy. We see Salamander from Golion in this joint as well. Oh man, let's go ahead and get into this. If you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 1K. So let's go ahead and look at this summary by Dayab 26 and Night Baron. The chapter is set for Morris and the Vermilions. Esmeralda on the arm is decayed by Morris. She activates her Hellfire incarnate. Looking at this, like I looked at these early, like this morning. I didn't get a chance to record the video to now, but I'm just all like, yo, I gotta get a video recorded because it's more than a short that I could get into this joint because it's crazy. But Morris cynically remarks he never seen anyone whose body is so close to Mana itself, and we've heard this before with Merleone as well. So I'm thinking, like, is she just gonna straight up turn into Mana? Like, she's like, that's just gonna be her thing, and she like watches over the Vermilions as like this ultimate Mana. I don't know, but he commends Merleone for immediately regenerating as far as her fist. So like Morris is like hitting her Hellfire incarnate form, but she's able to regenerate what's decomposing, and she's like hitting his tentacles and everything like that, but he can regenerate. So it's basically like this clash that's going on, and so he realized that, and he's just all like, well, how long can she last, you know, which is what, you know, we see going on now. The magic knights that are near them are noticing like, yo, there's only but so much she can last as far as with this, and so they start throwing themselves in front of the hits and getting decomposed. And so that's why I was just like, bodies, 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 because they're doing this and they're like telling Merleone, like, you know, you gotta do this, you know, we leave the rest to you. And she's like getting even more fired up because she's like, yo, like, now I got my allies like dying for me and everything like this. No, I'm about to burn you to death. And we seen what happened the last time when she, you know, barbecued Raya and everything like that. Because in the midst of this, Fergolion's noticing as well. He's just all like, you know, there has to be something, like he has to have limits as well, you know. Morris, he has to have limits as well, and so he's trying to figure that out. And as this is going on, Merleone fiercely claims she would definitely burn Morris to death for the dead members of the magic squad. She unleashes a new spell, Cálidas Baraxion Purgatory Incineration. Now that's not the official translation. Now within all, and that's where it ends, and like when you see all the madness that's going on, it is crazy, it is insane. Like there'll be some battles throughout that I'll throw in there, but not too much so I don't get hit with a copyright. But it is insane. I thought that this chapter was gonna go to straight up Yami versus Morgan, but it did leave off with the whole Merleone. So I think that it's basically setting everything up at this point. Like it's gonna be, you know, we already know that the Yami and Morgan is gonna happen. Like boom, that's set. We have the Lucius and going on. That's basically set as far as the action steps are set. Now we have, as far as the Vermilions versus Morris, boom, that's set. Probably next we're gonna get the knows the Silvas going against Asia Silver. We're gonna see that whole thing start up. At that point we'll probably start seeing people start to come back to life, Jack and other people. So I think that would be interesting. This chapter apparently was the chapter to end the volume. So yeah, and the thing is that Black Clover is supposed to be going on a month-long break as well. Like, oh man, there's so much to dive into, but it gives us room to be able to go back and like come back to this moment, go back and just see how things have been pieced together as far as the way things are going to play out. So I'm curious to see how everything, plays out, but let me know y'all's thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Mary Leona is going to die? I don't think she's going to die. I think she's probably going to be close to her. If she does, she's probably going to die in a way to where she can't be like brought back, because I think that would be super disrespectful to her character, like to be brought back and under some man, that would be crazy. But let me know y'all's thoughts in the comments. As with composition, see that writes fiction, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 1K. Peace.
Return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing through the galaxy into my office, translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, build your resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The work of the soloists of boss. At the heart of my winter, there's an invincible summer.